When Umar ibn Khattab radiallahu anhu was passing away, a man came into the gathering of Umar ibn Khattab and he started praising Umar radiallahu anhu. He said, "O Amir al-Mu'mineen, you are great." And Umar radiallahu anhu said, "Tell me, will you bear testimony to this on the day of judgment?" And Abdullah ibn Abbas radiallahu anhu came into the gathering. And Umar was saying, "By Allah, if I could leave this dunya, that nothing is against me and nothing is for me, I would be happy." And then he said, "Oh Abdullah," he said, "make me sit up." And he said, "Oh Abdullah, will you bear testimony for me on the day of judgment?" And Abdullah said, "I will bear testimony for you on the day of judgment." And then Umar was lying in the lap of his son Abdullah ibn Umar. And he told Abdullah ibn Umar, he said, "Place my cheek on the ground." "Why, O my father? Why, O my father?" And he was kissing the forehead of Umar and he placed his cheek on the ground. He said, "Because if Umar is destined for Jannah, then the pillows of Jannah are softer than your thighs. And if Umar is destined for Jahannam, then you don't want a Jahannami on your thigh." Then Umar radiallahu anhu told the family, he said, "Be moderate in my coffin, in my shrouds. Because if Allah has Jannah destined for me, then Allah will give me better than this. And if Allah has Jahannam destined for me, then Allah will strip me of these." And then he said, "Be moderate in my grave, in digging my grave. Because if Allah has Jannah destined for me, then He will expand my grave. And if Allah has Jahannam destined for me, then even that grave will squeeze." And then he said to Abdullah, "Go and ask Aisha radiallahu anha, will she allow me to be buried next to the Messenger of Allah and Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu?" And Aisha radiallahu anha was crying. And he said to her, "Give her salam, but don't say salam from Amir al-Mu'mineen, because today the Muslims don't have Amir al-Mu'mineen." And then he asked Aisha, he said, "Umar, request, would you allow him to be buried next to the Messenger of Allah and Abu Bakr?" And Aisha radiallahu anha said, "I reserved that place for myself because one was my husband and the other one was my father. But I give it to Umar." And then Umar radiallahu anhu said, "Ask Aisha again, because maybe because of my status she felt compelled to give me that place. Ask her again. And if she agrees, then bury me there. Otherwise, bury me in the graveyard of the Muslims."